Hello and welcome to Planet Nomads. I'm KIC and I have Craneballs, the developers, to thank for providing me with the key we're going to be using to play today. Planet Nomads is going to be available in early access in just a couple of days if you're watching this in real time or thereabouts in terms of when it's posting. So if you like yourself a survival game and you like jetpacks, you might be interested in Planet Nomads. We have a little bit of a tutorial to go through right quick here. Player, survival, building, build vision, vehicles, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. We'll actually go into that a little more as we carry on. So here we find ourselves on this alien planet where we have crash landed on our little escape pod, and all we have is a little multi-tool that you can use to basically zap up stuff or build stuff or all that sort of good stuff. Don't have any weapons, no guns, no knives, no nothing, just the little multi-tool, which you can actually use to take the escape pod apart. Yes, that's right. You can take it apart. And if you do, you'll get some stuff. I can kind of show you right now. We have basically some basic frames, some plating, electronic parts, composite parts. Now, if you take this thing apart right here, you'll get basically those things, only a higher quality of them, a higher tier. So here we are on an alien planet. We have to worry about food. We have to worry about water. We also have to worry about finding what we need to basically make stuff. That's going to really start with finding these guys right here. That's what these rocks are. You'll see I'm collecting in the top right corner, which is going to be really inconvenient for later, but I'll maybe address that on the next episode. That is indeed where stuff is being listed as it's collected. I forgot about that. Now, I will tell you, I haven't played a ton of the game, but I've played it enough that I kind of have the slightest inkling of what I'm doing. But that's about it. So I won't look like a complete idiot, just 99.9% as I'm trying to figure out what in the world is going on here. So as I said, we do need to worry about food. We do need to worry about water. We have started with a little bit of food and a little bit of water, but that's basically about it. This seed, in case you'd like to play along, the seed is KIC, nice and simple. This little plant right here, as you can see from the fireflies, means that it has food. Look at that. Got some fruitage, got some, oh wow, no kidding. I got a lot of crap from that. I got some fruitage, I got some herbs, and I got some dirty water. So that stuff will, well, the fruitage is fine, but this will need to be prepared. What is that? What is the sunlight minus 15, or what is the Rebel Alliance minus 15? I'm not sure. Not sure what some of these things are just yet. We'll figure that out as we carry along. Obviously, based upon the grand amount of time I spent in the tutorial, you're not what I'm looking for. Never mind. There will be a fair amount of building and stuff that happens in this game, so we will be looking into that as things go along. I'm really excited to try vehicles. I have not played to the point where I can say I've tried a vehicle. Hello, it's raining. It'd be nice if I could just open my mouth and, you know, drink the rain, but it could be acidic or something. It could be toxic in some ways, so maybe it's best I don't do that. I'm really just kind of wandering around right now, in part because, one, I'm hoping to stumble upon water somewhere, which I might stand a better chance of doing that if I actually ventured somewhat far away, but I haven't, but there you go. You might notice in the bottom left, there's kind of a pretty subtle UI. That's how this game rolls. It's kind of cool that way. The little bar that you might see moving around, that's my energy for my tool. And there's also a little inner bar or outer bar or whatever, inner bar, whatever, something that, it's interesting how it does that. When I'm using the jetpack, it outlines things. When I'm not, it doesn't. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's all energy. So that's energy for your multi-tool, it's energy for your jetpack, all sorts of stuff. Jetpack does take a little while to get going, so if I jump up in the air here, it will take a little while before it gets going. It's not like Empyrean or Space Engineers where it kicks in pretty hard right away. Nope. It does take a little bit to kick in, but it does work pretty well. It definitely lets you get some elevation, which really is all we ever want. I'm not sure what that was on the left that just honked at me, but clearly I'm unhappy about something. I just don't realize what that is yet. Man, I am not having any luck finding anything. You'd think I would know where to go, but nope. I truly have no clue. Oh, there's a bug over there. I don't have a weapon. This could be dangerous. I'm going to go see if I can get killed. Get myself killed. Can I die? I can probably die. Oh, yeah. You don't like me. All right. Run away. Bravely run away. My name is Sir Robin, and I'm bravely running away. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Are you still chasing me? You kind of stopped. Okay. Wait a minute. You have a friend. Wait a minute. Which one was chasing me? I'm surrounded. Okay. Maybe this was not a good idea to venture this far away from my escape pod. Although, here's some food, water, and herbs. This is going to be good. Nope. 2 fruitage, 2 herbs, no water. Okay, well, water will end up being a problem. That's why I'm going to die. Unless I can get rolling here on building some crap and maybe get a vehicle rolling. Wheels rolling before too long. We'll see. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I haven't played far enough to know what that is going to take, but I can tell you based upon what I have played so far, crafting does take a little while, but it doesn't, so far anyway, seem totally onerous, which I appreciate. I hope it doesn't take a turn at some point, but I don't have any reason to think that's the case, based upon what I have seen thus far. So I'm kind of looking right now, just so I can tell you what I'm doing, as I'm heading back toward my escape pod, which I kind of do want to keep in the general vicinity because I might want to break it down for parts later when I'm at the point where I can actually use the higher quality parts that I can get from it. I'm hoping to find a bunch of resources here, that little kind of resource nodes, little resource rocks that I can basically mine, scavenge, whatever. Not really seeing too many, so we'll go ahead and grab this one here. It's going to be night soon, by the way. And at some point here, because I am running so much, I'm going to pass out and die from exhaustion or something. Now, I might be making an assumption. I'm not really sure. I might not actually die from that. But I do know that rest is indeed a thing. Nope, you're not what I'm looking for. Dang, that's the second time. Stop fooling me. Yeah, see, I don't know what that means. There's a little slash through my heart. Did someone stab me? I'm just not aware of it? I don't think that's the case. Not really sure what that is signifying. I don't know. And, I mean, if I bring up my building blocks here... Nope, that doesn't help. I was hoping that maybe bringing up an overlay or something I could hover and find out. I'm not really sure. That's okay. Does it tell me to... that's food and water. I know those. Nope. Nope. I'm not really sure what those are for, but that's okay. It's all right. We don't need to know right this second. Are you what I'm looking for? Nope. You're still not what I'm looking for. Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Not you. We're going to need a bunch of this stuff. So there's a reason that I'm actually spending time looking for these guys. You are what I'm looking for. We'll head back toward the escape pod in a moment. Maybe we'll just start building over there. I think that would be a good idea. Was I able to pick up everything there? 1, 2, 3. It looks like it. Okay, that's good. As far as I know, I'm only getting those 3 resources from the rocks. I'm getting iron, silicon, and carbon. I don't believe I'm getting anything else from them, but I can tell you, you're not what I'm looking for. No, you're just going to fall apart. You're just a rock that can be knocked down. So I'll just go ahead and leave our flashlight on here for the moment, because it is going to get pretty dark, but I got to say, the flashlight does work pretty well. It does light up a good portion of the view here, which I appreciate. Drives me nuts when I play these games and you have a crappy flashlight that barely illuminates anything. I'm not saying it needs to be as bright as day, don't get me wrong. But don't give me the super tiny focused cone that, highlights basically this little mark right here on the tree. Give me a little more than that, Give me a little more than that. That's all I'm saying. So I appreciate that we have a pretty good flashlight here. It's nice and bright, reasonably large, seems to work pretty well. I'm not really ready to eat and drink, which is kind of a shame because that might help restore a little bit of energy, but that's okay. I think maybe we'll just go ahead and build something right in here. This looks like a good area to me. I don't know why. I guess because it has a lot of trees and things, which means it'll be really easy for me to get lost. I better not. Based upon what I have seen thus far, I should probably build closer to this guy. So we'll build right over here. This will be good. I'm going to go ahead and bring up my building screen, can bring up my blocks, and we'll just drag you down to number 1. And you can see based upon all this stuff, all these things right here with the little broken lines, I can't do anything with them yet. If I click on it, you know, you can hear it just kind of going tap, tap, tap. Yeah, I can't do anything with those yet, but I can build this guy. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw a foundation down, I don't know, right about there looks pretty good to me. And then if I remove that overlay, you'll see that I just have a frame. So now I've got to fill this in with basically frames and plating so that I can actually have a functional piece of a base. And in the top right corner there, you notice that it unlocked a biogenerator. So we're going to go ahead and grab that guy. Hey, come with me. Come with me if you want to live, because I would like to bring you to life. And we'll just go ahead and throw this. That's a pretty good thing right there. I'd like to be able to see the whole thing. So we'll just pop it down right there. That looks great. It doesn't need to be on the foundation. Maybe it should be. I'm not going to sweat it, though. Really not going to worry about it. We've now unlocked a medium 3D printer. We'll just put that over there. I don't think we need that anymore. We don't have any real use for that. So we can build a medium 3D printer. Why don't we go ahead and put this guy... thinking maybe right here-ish. Sure, that looks pretty good right there. Whoa, let me close that. I didn't mean to do that. With any luck, I will actually have the parts necessary to put this together. There we go. Can make a solar beacon now, but I'm going to open this up because... nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's bring up the overlay. I can hit my power button here, and we'll do connect electricity with that guy. There we go. And I think I should be able to close my overlay, and this guy will... Well, it's a little dark, but can actually see that it works now. So here's the deal. I'm kind of running low on plating. I'm running low on basic frames. I'm running low on parts and composite parts. So I'm going to go ahead and queue up... maybe I don't want to do that many. Let's just do one of those. We'll just kind of do maybe one of each of these right now, because I'm going to need a few of these. Kind of the problem that I have here, just so you know, and this is where things are going to get a little wonky for me, is I still haven't opened up everything. Now, I've opened up the FAD machine, which is the food and drink machine. Next up is going to be storage and a weapon locker, which, well, it's somewhere in the list. Maybe that one? Where are you? I don't know. It'll come up momentarily, but the next thing on the list is kind of this guy right here. Either one of these, really, I'm going to need to do. I mean, maybe I should do the FAD machine, but kind of like the idea of doing this just so I can have a little bit of light. I've always been a fan of having light. Right there looks fantastic. I like being able to see. I don't know about you, but I like being able to see. There we go. Unlocked compact container and armory. So container I'm definitely going to want, because I'm going to need somewhere to store this stuff. Now, I'm willing to bet you I have not paid attention to it because I don't know what all this stuff takes just yet. I'm willing to bet you I don't have what I need to build this. Yeah, see, I need more plating and more parts. My keys are all messed up. I'm used to playing other games. What can I say? So there's a plating, and then I'm going to need another part, so we'll do another one of these guys. And while that's cooking, I can at least do this. No? No. Okay, never mind. I won't be able to do that. Let's craft one more of those. How are we doing here? Yeah, not a lot of iron. You do go through this stuff pretty quickly, so I don't know. I'm not sure how this is going to go just yet. Since I seem to be having problems... Oh, crud. I've run out of inventory space. All right, well, it's okay. I'll figure this out. Here, let's drop the basic frame. I can pick that up in a minute. And then I need to grab both of those guys. And then I should be able to finish my storage locker here. And then where's my basic frame? There we go. And then I can go ahead and just drop this dirty water, the herbs, and the fruitage in there. And I'm going to go ahead and eat one of those fruits right there. One of the fruitages. Sounds like a good idea to me. Why not? And then, I don't know. I guess I can hold on to the rest of this stuff. I'm going to need some of it at least. I'm kind of thinking here, here's where we have a decision to make. I have the armory available, which is going to be 6 frames, 3 plates, 4 parts, and then 4 electronic parts. Or I could do a food machine, which is basically half of that for some, and then, I don't know, more of the other. I don't know, but that does use composite parts, so Weapons or food? Weapons or food? I'm going to need water, I think. So I'm going to have to probably go with that guy there, which I'm not going to have... I don't even have enough frames to make this right now. So let's go ahead and queue up another frame. I'm going to have to go looking for materials. I don't think there's any way around that right now. Cat, what do you think? She's like, leave me alone. So here, let's take that frame. That'll at least give me enough that I can place the framework for this guy. So we'll just go ahead and place that down right there. And then I need some parts for this thing. I need some frames. I need some electronic parts. I need mechanical parts. I need plating. So I guess we can do a frame, some plating. We're going to need... Can I do 2 more platings? And then I am out of materials. So I need to go find a bunch more now. This is inconvenient. I'm apparently at the point where I cannot run. I'm too tired or something. And this is where I'm kind of leaving things a little confused in the sense that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do now. Can I sleep in my escape pod? That would be super handy if I could. It does not appear that I can sleep in my escape pod. Can I try that one more time? Just to see if there's anything that I missed. Doesn't look like it. I mean, I'm sure it's a comfortable seat. Why not? No? Kind of looks like a big porta potty. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't know what to do at this point because the stasis chamber, which is what you need to sleep in, is right there. I am not quite at the point where I can make one of those, and since I am at the point where I have no energy, basically, I mean, I guess I can drink water, and that'll give me a little bit of energy back. This will give me some energy and some food. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to handle this right now, other than to basically wander around and hope I find enough stuff to build everything in time. Now, I recognize this is my fault for running around like an idiot and tiring myself out. I do get that, but just the same, that's pretty harsh. That is pretty darn harsh. I'm just saying. And I don't know, is there anything I can do here? Can I just sit? If I crouch, does that help me out here? Does that make me regain energy? I'm sure it doesn't. I mean, that would be maybe weird. I don't know. And I'm not sure what that 97 and going up. Is that my temperature right now? I'm really not sure what that's for. I don't believe that gives me anything if I look at that. And I don't think this one gives me anything if I look at that. So, yeah, I don't really know. All I know is I need to go find a bunch of materials so I can continue building in the hopes that I can put something together and rock and roll. And I should probably point out something too. I'm not sure what this is just yet. If I collect one of these guys, it's going to take a moment. Biomass container. So I have this biomass raw energy source, which can be used in biomass generator as fuel. Least efficient energy source. But my generator doesn't seem to need this, and I don't seem to see a way to throw it in there. So I'm not sure how that works just yet. I'm sure this will come together as I spend more time upon this alien planet and I better understand how I'm supposed to survive in this cruel and barren world in which there are no beds because there are no Motel 6s or Hiltons or Marriotts or anything along those lines. But, that's what happens when you crash land somewhere. No guarantees of what sort of stuff you'll find. Just the way it is. Gotta love it. Kat, what do you think about it? I don't know that she cares. She doesn't seem particularly interested. That's okay. You don't have to be. I just thought I'd ask you anyway. I should probably mention, too, the game is running pretty well, but as I'm running around right now, you can maybe make it out. I don't know. I have a little FPS counter in the corner there. It's just a little one from Steam. It's nothing special. And I'm getting about 47, 50 frames right now, which if I weren't recording, obviously it'd be a little higher. You know, you do have a little bit of system impact from recording, but the game seems to be running okay. I am running it at 2560 by 1440, so I'm not running it at merely 1080. It is a little higher, not a much higher resolution, but it is a little higher. But the game is running pretty well thus far. We'll see if that continues on. Considering this game technically is not even in early access right now, I'm okay with how it's running. I'll be honest, I'm hopeful that it'll run better because I'm always hopeful that a game will run better. Anytime I can get a game to actually hit 144 frames, I'm pretty happy. But I'm not really sure that's going to happen with this one, and that's okay. Not the end of the world if it doesn't. I need more energy. Come on, more energy. There we go. This is good. This is a start. I see another, looks like just one over there. So we'll be able to get a few more resources here. Maybe not a ton, but perhaps enough. Probably not, honestly. Probably nowhere even close, unfortunately. I am really curious to find out, too, as you progress in the game and you build better tools and as you explore, will you end up getting a larger quantity of things such that, okay, good. I was going to say this might not even be the right one, but no, it is. Good. I would only assume that you will, but I mean, I don't know, and I don't want to make any assumptions because, you know, every game is a little different. I should probably mention, too, if you are curious, I can indeed just dig right here and boom, dig into the world. So the world does deform, which is pretty interesting. I like when games will do that. Not every game will do that. I'm looking at you, Ark. But that's because Ark is built on Unreal Engine, and I'm fairly certain, I'm not positive, but I'm fairly certain this is a Unity engine game, which kind of has that sort of stuff more or less built in. The whole voxel falling apart, being cut apart type thing. That's what I mean. It is indeed raining, either again or still. I'm not sure which. I see one more block over here, one more big mineral stone. We'll go ahead and take care of this one. Yeah, I'm exhausted now. I need to head back to base and die right there or something so that, assuming I can die and respawn, which I don't even know if that's true, that if that is the case, then my stuff will be right there. That's going to be a long walk, man. That is a long walk home. That is a long, long road. I kind of don't want to use my water, but I kind of do. That would give me a little extra energy to make it back. I guess I don't want to die, so here, we'll use that. That'll make it so I can at least move a little quicker here for a few moments, but probably not too many. Man, I don't even know how many materials we're going to need, how many things we're going to need to build that stasis chamber, and that's even assuming that by building this food and drink dispenser, I was going to say food and drug, I have the FDA in mind. Never mind, it's not the FDA, it's the FAD, food and drink. That I don't even know if that's going to unlock stasis chamber because I got to be able to have that unlocked before I can even make one, before I can get in it and use it. So, you know, one laborious step at a time because I am exhausted and cannot move very quickly. But that's okay. We'll get there. We're right around the corner. So as soon as I can get over there, I'll start popping some stuff in and see what happens. Here, let's go ahead and gather everything from you. Some fruitage and some herbs. Maybe that'll be useful down the road here with the food and drug machine. I know it's not that. I'm going to keep calling it that. I would apologize, but I probably don't mean it. So what do I have waiting for me here? I have some plating waiting for me, which we're going to need that. I'm going to need some mechanical parts, electronic parts, and a frame. So I didn't even pay attention to how many of those I need. Electronic parts. How many of those did I need? 3 of those guys. So I have 1. I'm going to need 1 more mechanical part. And then a couple more of these guys. I think that'll be okay. That'll be fine. And just in case you haven't noticed yet, yeah, there are indeed little hash marks on these guys. The more hash marks, the higher quality it is. So you get your basic electronic part, which you can see the recipe there. Your SC electronic part, which is your advanced version, and then your quantum, which maybe that's the high end. I gotta admit, I don't really know if it goes any higher than that. Do I have everything necessary? Nope, I still need an electronic part. There we go. I was not patient enough. So let's go ahead and put this thing together. We'll at least finish constructing this before I pass out and die. And I still have not unlocked that thing. That's really annoying. So I guess I need to make an armory now, which I wasn't really planning on doing. How many things can I cram onto one block? The answer is many. Now, I should probably point out, I don't need to build all these guys right here. Just so you know, I can build another... I can build them off of a foundation, or I can even just build them on the ground. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to build another foundation, though. It should snap here at some point. There it goes. I don't even have any frames to do that. Never mind. Crud. Well, I do want to kind of make... At the very least, I got to make one of these dumb things now, apparently. I don't know. I feel like I'm pushing it here. I mean, I'm going to pass out and there aren't any materials nearby. I've exhausted everything, I think. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm a little concerned. So what does it take to build one of these guys? I even need more frames than this to just pop it down. That's not a good sign. That's never a good sign. Oh, man. Okay, so let's craft a couple more of those, and then while we're waiting on this stuff, I can put you... nope, you're not what I was thinking of, actually. Well, here, let's play with that, then, for the moment. I can grab this dirty water over here, and I can put you... Oh, nope, I need to go back into my build mode. I'm so tired, I'm stuck on everything. And here, let's go to... Connect electricity to that guy. And then I should be able to drag you in here maybe somehow. What do we have as options here? Electrolytes water. That sounds good. Let's make that. What don't I have? I don't have purified water. Bummer. Let's craft that, because then I'm going to need some electrolytes water. Apparently what I'm going to do right now is get energy by way of making stuff that will let me carry on. Ah, there we go. So the biomass is how you make the biopaste. Got it. So now I should be able to make an electrolytes water. Let's go ahead and craft one of those, and that's how I'm going to get my energy back. That's going to be good for 15 energy. And then I'm going to kind of run out of water at this point, which is a shame because I still have not found food. Oh, problems, problems, problems. Guess we can shove this guy... right about there looks great. Why not? I don't really need to hit the 3D printer at any point. Oh, man, I need all sorts of stuff. So I need some basic frames. And then I need some plating. And then I'm basically out of materials to make stuff. So I need mechanical parts and electronic parts. Which those guys... Okay, so those I can make just fine. I wish I could queue up more items, but I assume as we get a larger printer moving along, I'll be able to queue up a few more. And I don't know, maybe I'm not sure what happens. If I double click it, I get a bunch of them, but I don't seem to be able to change what I'm getting here. Maybe on a right click, will that give me more? Sure won't. Now, let me go ahead and grab the electrolyte water. Where are you? Electrolytes water. Perfect. I don't need to drink entirely right now, but... look at that. Energy again. A little bit, anyway. Can I not use this thing to sleep? I just really feel like I should be able to. But I can't. Oh, man, that's such a bummer. Such a bummer. How are you doing, by the way? You're still making stuff for me. Keep on going. Appreciate that. I think I still need more electronic parts than that. And then I will need some mechanical parts, which means I'm basically at the end of the line here. I can't really do a whole lot more at this point. I can get enough electronic parts, but I can't get enough mechanical parts, which kind of hamstrings me, you know? I don't know what to do from here. So apparently I need to go wander around and find a crap ton more iron because that's what's holding me back. But I'm going to have to do that on another one, assuming that I don't die first. So I'll catch you on another one. Till then, thanks for watching. See you later.